Start करिए. Okay. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon all. We'll start today with an interesting chapter that is called your salinity. So before salinity, I will just make you explain how this in our previous class about this ring of fires. Pacific ring of fires is an particularly Pacific ring of fires are basically we can say Pacific ring of fires they are all total covered by the total we can say all total covered by the total areas starting from the New Zealand. You can see here starting from the from New Zealand to till New Zealand to till your Chile. So you are making an encircling the total area your eastern part of your China to your western part of North America and South America. These are okay. So we can say here right. So we can say here Pacific ring of fire. These are the areas where active volcanoes are there, and these are the areas where plate boundaries also there. Plate boundaries particularly, okay. Plate boundaries also there. These are the areas. So we can say here particularly you are starting from your these are the New Zealand. I wrote here New Zealand, this is, and here it is your Australia, New Zealand, Australia. Here it is your Indonesia, it is your Indonesia. Then here it is your Taiwan, Philippines. Here it is Philippines also, just I have left it, Philippines, Taiwan, your Japan, okay. Then China coast, okay, China coast. Then your here it is Russia, Sakhalin, okay, Sakhalin Island, and this is your Aleutian, we can say Aleutian Island, okay. Next we can say these are the St. Helens, particularly these are the islands of North America. These are the North America islands, okay, North American islands, western coast of North America completely, we can say starting from your, if I say North America western coast, that means for your Canada coast, starting from your on US then Alaska, okay, US or Alaska, and total western coast of USA, total entire western coast of USA, western coast of USA. Then your Mexican coast, Mexico coast, okay, Mexico coast. Then your western coast of, okay, South America, western coast of your South America, right. So all total we can say they cover the entire these are the Pacific ring of fires. They cover the entire this is your tectonic belt, the totally it is a tectonic belt. See, this is also tectonic belt total. Okay, here we saw this in South America. There are the your country which is Atlas the countries which are bordering the Pacific coast. Those are your Colombia. Here it is, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile. Colombia, Ecuador, Peru and Chile. Colombia, Ecuador, Peru and Chile. Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile. These are they are totally encircling the globe particularly. Okay. So these are the Pacific Ring of Fires. Particularly, if I say, then these are the let me change the color. These are the area of constructive margin or boundaries of constructive margin or boundaries of your continental coast and your continental coast and oceanic continental plate. I'm sorry, continental plate and oceanic plate. है तुम जब ये देखियो चाइना पाखरे कहीं केते आसी कारण चाइना रा ए पार्ट रे एशिया रे ए बाउंड्री प्लस पैसिफिक रे एठी है कंटिनेंटल प्लेट एंड योर पैसिफिक प्लेट दीटा ठीक अछि कंटिनेंटल प्लेट एंड पैसिफिक प्लेट. Okay, then we'll proceed. Salinity jodi mu kahibi, salinity how you define? Salinity, it is defined as the total amount of solid material. Okay, it is defined as the total amount of your solid material particularly. Salinity is defined as the total amount of solid material in grams contained in 1 kg of seawater. Okay, total amount of solid material in grams contained in 1 kg of seawater, and it is expressed as part per 1000. Okay, salinity how you explain? It is part per 1000. This salinity is expressed like this one, part per 1000. Example, we say MgCl2 amount is 9. It means 9 grams of magnesium chloride of salt in 1000 grams of seawater. Okay, 9 grams of magnesium chloride, 9 grams of magnesium chloride in 1000 grams of seawater. Okay, तमाने तुम्हारा कितने मात्रा रे पानी रे अच्छी that is your magnesium chloride, that is counted as your particularly your sea content, that is salt content in the water. The average salt of ratio it is 35 kg of salt per 1000 kg of water. Okay, that is 35 kg of salt per 1000 kg of water. 1000 kg of water. Okay, like temperature and pressure, salinity is also important variable. Jemti temperature, pressure answer, also salinity is also an important variable, we can say, like temperature and pressure. Okay. We can say if you know that seawater is almost universal solvent and therefore is a complex solutions of many mineral substances in dilute form. If I discuss, then seawater is almost a universal solvent, universal solvent, and therefore is a complex solution of many mineral substances in dilute form. Dilute form ro many mineral substance. Let's see now. The salt composition of seawater contains sodium chloride, that is 27.2, okay, that is 77.8% percentage ribo, 77.8 sodium chloride, magnesium chloride 3.807, magnesium chloride is your 3.807, that is 10.9% particularly. 10.9% magnesium chloride. Then magnesium sulfate, it is 1.658, okay, 1.658, that is 4.7%. Calcium sulfate is 1.26%, okay, that is 3.6%, okay. Yes, sodium chloride 77.8, it is 10.9, then it is 4.7, it is 3.6. Okay. Sodium chloride, magnesium sulfate, calcium sulfate. These are the total base. Okay. Then it is potassium sulfate, it is 3.63, that is percentage 2.5%. Calcium carbonate, it is 0.123 and 0.3%. Sodium chloride, if I say, that means if I write here in individually, then your elements that are making the salt water, sea salt water as sea water as salty, that is your sodium, then it is magnesium, then it is calcium, then it is potassium, okay, then it is your bromide or bromine. These are the main elements which makes the seawater as salty. Okay, so if I add all these things, then it is comes around 35% particularly. 35% rate of seawater rate, 35% nearly this comes around, and percentages comes in your 100%. Percentage is comes in your 100%. And this is your 100%. Let's see now. Then see then here we discuss the sources of salinity. Sources of salinity देखिए, much of the your ocean salt originates from the land. यदि हम देखिए, much of the ocean salt they originate from the land, है, the volcanoes, the decomposed plants and animals, है, the volcanoes and the decomposed plants and animals, है, the sources of the salt. Volcanoes and the decomposed plants and animals are the sources of the salt particularly. It देखिए, the highest salinity, देखिए, distribution of the salinity, the highest salinity is found in between the 20 degree north and 40 degree north. 20 degree to 40 degree north latitude. This zone has experienced high rate of evaporation, high temperature, low variable rainfall and excess arid conditions. High rate of evaporation, high temperature, low variable rainfall and excess arid condition. High rate of evaporation, high temperature, low variable rainfall and excess arid conditions. High rate of evaporation, high temperature, low variable rainfall and excess arid condition. Arid means शुष्क. It हम कहेंगे the salinity between 40 to 60 degree is 33% in northern hemisphere and 31% in southern hemisphere. ये study रो हमें कराई जी the highest salinity 20 degree north और 40 degree north भीतर तो माने ये जो diagram टा बननो चाहिए will be more clear. This is northern hemisphere and this is your southern hemisphere and this is your equator. Okay, each जगह particularly तमारा salinity अधिक देखा होगा. This zone has experienced high rate of evaporation, high temperature, low variable rainfall and excess arid conditions. Okay, these are the things. The salinity between 40 to 60 degree है ना, जब देखिए salinity माने 33%, 40 to 60 माने this range. If I say 40 then A range रे particular जब मैंने भी 40 to 60 भीतर है, then this range 40 to 60 degree भीतर है ना, then टिके high latitude है, northern hemisphere 33, southern है 31. Equatorial zone रे हमारे कितना होती है generally 34 to 36, tropical zone रे 37, है tropical zone माने और near about 15 to 30 भीतर है और 12 to 30 से around भीतर. और very specific, your equatorial zone means sorry tropical zone means 10 to 30 degree भीतर है. Then polar zone यदि हम देखिए polar zone रे particularly आस्ती 20 to 30 degree, 32 degree है 20 to 32 degree भीतर है. Then salinity level inland seas and lakes, salinity level inland sea और lakes रे okay. Red Sea यदि मैं धरिबी Red Sea it is 36 to 41%, 36 to 41%. I can say Red Sea है ना. Then I will discuss को जगह रे where are the impacts, why it is there है ना, why the questions Red Sea रे इतने कौन पे 36 to 41, then why it is Mediterranean Sea रे 38 to 39. okay, then देखिए 38 to 39. Mediterranean Sea it is 38 to 39%. Mediterranean Sea 38 to 39%. Then Black Sea 13 to 23%. Black Sea Black Sea is 13 to 23%. Okay, Black Sea is 13 to 23%. Then Baltic Sea is your 10%. है 10% means salinity. I am talking about the salinity type. Black Sea. Dead Sea is 337. Okay. Great Salt Lake Utah, it is 317. Okay. Great Salt Lake is your 317. Caspian Sea, it is 12.5. Okay. Lake Band Turkey, it is 23. Lake Band Turkey is 23. Lake Eyre in Australia, it is 35. Lake Azal Djibouti is 348. Okay. Chilka is 0.13 to 31.7. Chilka is your 0.13 to 31.7. Here I can say this is the area we can say Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Black Sea, Baltic Sea. Totally we can say the area. Which area? Red Sea. Red Sea, if I say the location particularly, where is the location? Where is the location? This is in between your Africa and Saudi Arabia. Africa and Saudi Arabia is the location. Then second, Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea, it is here. In between Africa Mediterranean Sea, Africa, in between. This is in between particularly. In between I can say this is in between your Africa and southern European countries. Africa and southern European countries. Southern European countries माने की जो से तरह इटी बोले कुछ धीरे धीरे जमती particularly you are going. This is bordering Mediterranean Sea, Spain, France, Italy, mainly. Spain, France, Italy mainly. Then here it is your Spain, France, Italy mainly, and here then it is your Greece, Albania, etc. Greece, Albania, Spain, France, Italy, Greece, and here it is your Albania. These are the countries which bordering your Mediterranean Sea. Then if you see the Black Sea, okay, if we see the Black Sea, if I see the Black Sea, then Black Sea यदि कहबा Black Sea रे सेंदी बॉर्डर के करछि Black Sea यदि देखियो तमे open this map of your Black Sea यदि देखिबा it is Turkey, then Bulgaria, Turkey, Bulgaria, then Romania, Ukraine, and Russia. Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, and Russia. These are the major countries. Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, and another I have left, that is your Georgia. Okay, that is your Georgia. Next we'll see this is your Baltic Sea. If you see the Baltic Sea, okay, ई टाइप से एग्जाम रे पचारंती को कंट्री कहा पाखरे बॉर्डर करछिन एंड तारा लेवल केते सैलिनिटी ओके This Baltic Sea जब देखिए it is Norway, Sweden, जब देखिए को कंट्री रोची Baltic Sea पाखरे sorry it is not Norway Sweden just it is your जब हम देखिए पाखरे it is your Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, then this is Sweden and Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Sweden, and Finland. These are the main countries where Baltic Sea is main rochi. Then ठीक है then देखिए हमें Dead Sea, Dead Sea देखिए it is Israel, है ठीक है डेड सी देखिए इजराइल देन जॉर्डन है ना वेस्ट एशिया देखिए पारे इजराइल जॉर्डन एंड योर अनदर जदि देखियो इजराइल जॉर्डन your just West Asia गोटे जिनस just a minute then Syria and Lebanon. Syria and Lebanon particularly. Great Salt Lake देखियो, Great Salt Lake जति होची, that is उठा USA है ना. Great Salt Lake टा कोड देखियो US रो, ठीक है. जति US हमें खोलियो है ना. Great Salt Lake जो देखियो US रो, it is Utah है ना. Great Salt Lake, this is in Utah है ना. Utah state in US, Utah and वो जगह है ठीक है. ग्रेट सॉल्ट है USA रो Utah and Idaho. Mainly it is in the Utah state, right? It is not Idaho, mainly Utah state. Utah is a state in the somehow central, west central, we can say west central of USA. Then Caspian Sea देखियो, Caspian Sea देखियो, again Europe रे Caspian Sea देखियो. Caspian Sea जो तुम देखो चो, Caspian Sea bordering the countries like which country? Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea की जब तुम देखो ची, Caspian Sea bordering your Russia, Kazakhstan, है ना. Kazakhstan, Russia, Kazakhstan. Okay, then Turkmenistan, Iran, then it is your Azerbaijan. This is your Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran और Azerbaijan. ठीक है जी. Then Turkey जब देखियो लेक वैन टर्की, लेक वैन टर्की जब देखियो लेक वैन है ले आर नाट है तेज है वैन गुलू. सेंट्रल टर्की जब तुम देखियो इट इज देयर लेक है वैन गुलू. ठीक है. लेक आयर जब देखो तुम ऑस्ट्रेलिया रे, लेक आयर इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया पर्टिकुलरली. Lake Eyre in Australia, it is basically जब तुम देखो चो Lake Eyre in Australia है ना. It is in the जब तुम Australia देखियो, it is in the South Australia. It is in the southern है ना Australia. ठीक है जी. It is in the southern Australia particularly. ठीक है. साउदर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया रे देउची. देन साउदर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया पर लेक आसाल डिजिबुती, लेक आसाल डिजिबुती होती देखियो. लेक आसाल डिजिबुती इज अ कंट्री इन अफ्रीका. देखियो अफ्रीका रे हैला डिजिबुती. Djibouti is an country in Africa. Yes, Djibouti is a country in Africa. Djibouti, Lake Djibouti. Then Chilka Lake, particularly Chilka Lake, Chilka Lake that is bordering Nayagarh Nayagarh, Khordha, Nayagarh, Khordha, sorry, Nayagarh I'm telling, Khordha, your Puri and Ganjam है तीनटा को हमरो चिल्का लेक सराउंडेड करछि चिल्का लेक रे सैलिनिटी जदी देखिबो वर्तमान में कहबे यार इंपैक्ट कोन एमन कर चिल्का रो जदी हम कहबी सैलिनिटी लेवल रो चिल्का एमन कर इंपैक्ट व्हाट इज देयर इंपैक्ट जदी फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई से टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ इंपैक्ट ऑफ particularly your salinity. Okay, if I say impact of Chilka Lake and salinity or impact koibi impact at impact to the impact of lake then impact to the ratio sea water is sea water is salty wherever no rivers sea water is salty wherever no rivers sea water is salty wherever no rivers merged. ठीक है जी. For example, if I am saying the coast along Red Sea, here hardly any river merged. Here hardly any river merged in Red Sea. Hardly any river. Next जल्दी देखिए. Here hardly any river merged. We can say then this is the most we can say this is the most hottest part means I mean the hottest part of the oceans particularly. This is the most hottest part of the ocean, this area. So where hardly any river drains to the sea, particularly where hardly any river drains to the sea. So that is why your Red Sea part, your sea is more saline. That is, so no river mixes there. Next हमें देखिए your particularly then your lake particular Red Sea के बाद हम तो ये देखिए कि why it is Dead Sea है ना. If I take an example, suppose impact in the various areas. Okay, what is the impact of salinity in the different areas? See, here I told these are the place where Israel, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon. Okay, these are the areas. जो थ्री हमारा your maximum particularly. These are the areas where maximum these are the countries where they face your saline water. यदि मैं कहबी है ना Dead Sea यदि देखिए this is Israel, Dead Sea is completely, we can say Dead Sea is completely enclosed. Dead Sea is completely enclosed. We can say Dead Sea is completely enclosed by Dead Sea is completely enclosed, right? Dead Sea is completely enclosed. We can say Dead Sea is completely enclosed. We can say completely enclosed by your and hence the your water is highly saline. Okay, lots of salt deposition, highly saline. Dead Sea. Dead Sea here we are saying that is 337%. 337% of your, can you imagine 337 is so highest because it is an also, and Dead Sea is also an inland lake. Inland lake, Dead Sea. Right? This is also an inland lake. We can say. Then it is Great Salt Lake. This is, we can say, Great Salt Lake. This is the Great Salt Lake, that is 317. Okay. This is 317 around. Great Salt Lake, it is your 317. You can say Great Salt Lake, it is your 317. Then Great Salt Lake, 317%. This is also an enclosed lake. Then your Caspian Sea, particularly it is Caspian Sea. We can say Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea also an inland lake. This is also an inland lake. See why it is a sea, a lake called sea? Because of its mammoth size. Because of its great size, it is called an sea also. Okay. Next we will see Lake Van, Turkey. Turkey also same. Lake Van Gulu, that is also same thing. We can say. Then Lake Eyre, Australia. Okay. Lake Eyre, Australia. It is also an inland lake. If I take the example, it is an also an inland lake. This is also an inland lake. Lake Eyre in Turkey, also an inland lake. This is an also inland lake. Lake Eyre also an inland lake. This is inland lake where much of the rivers, much of the swift streams drain here. Much of the swift stream drain here. Then it is Lake Assal. Lake Assal, it is Djibouti. Lake Assal is in Djibouti. Here also it is also an inland lake. Okay. This is also an inland lake. Lake Assal, inland lake. This one also an inland lake. Chilka, Chilka is actually a lagoon, basically. Okay, Lake Assal is the inland lake because of this region. This is one of the saltiest. We can say it's saltiest. Chilka Lake, Chilka Lagoon. If I say Chilka Lagoon, then it is lagoon means what do you mean by the lagoon? Means it is surrounded by land mass 3 side and 1 inlet open or connected to sea. Okay, 1 inlet and that is open or connected to sea. That is why it is called your Chilka lagoon or Chilka lake. Okay, so thank you. Lots of rivers are drained into there. Lots of river are drained into there. So this makes the river more saline. We can say this makes the river more saline. That is the main reason why Chilka Lake is bit brackish water. If I say in detail, Chilka water is brackish. Chilka रा जो पानी टा तेरा कौन थी brackish water है ना. Chilka रा पानी टा it is brackish water. Particular है ना. Brackish water बोले Chilka रा पानी. ठीक है जी. Chilka water is called the brackish water. Brackish water. What do you mean by the brackish water then? What do you mean by the brackish water? Brackish water में कहवा माने added of your fresh water plus then saline water, ना fresh water and saline water. Added of your fresh water and saline water. Fresh water and saline water. You can say added of your fresh water and saline water. Next देखिए कुछ questions कर दो आपने, then set you free. देखिए which one of the following sequence correctly represents the correct percentage of given salts in seawater in decreasing order? Given percentage of given salts in seawater in decreasing order. कौन सा देखिए decreasing order? It is magnesium chloride, sodium chloride, then magnesium sulfate and calcium sulfate particularly है ना. Magnesium chloride, sodium chloride, okay, magnesium chloride, sodium chloride, magnesium sulfate and calcium sulfate. Then magnesium sulfate, decreasing order of salinity. I am talking about the decreasing order of salinity. ठीक है जी. Then magnesium sulfate, magnesium sodium chloride, sodium sulfate, then sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, magnesium sulfate, calcium sulfate, sodium chloride, it is magnesium sulfate, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate है ना. तो actually देखियो हमें जो it is C is correct. कहेंगे sodium chloride वन बोलते it is मिडिल लिखित है NaCl2, then order magnesium chloride, then magnesium sulfate, Mg2SO4 magnesium sulfate, then your SaCSO4 magnesium sulfate. Okay, these are the order particularly. এই হিসাবে তোমার কমি কমি যাব this one. Okay, next question देखिए. Let's see the next question. Landform types and location. What is the landform types and location? This is Mariana Trench. You can say Mariana Trench, Indian Ocean. Sunda Trench, West Pacific Ocean. Carlsberg Ridge, Atlantic Ocean. है देखा कोटा कोटा ये मैच करवा क्या संगे किए होची. ओके Mariana Trench जो तुम कहबी Mariana Trench हो तमर कोठी अछि हैला A2. Sunda Trench, it is we know all the answers. It is not necessary that we know all the answers, but by knowing few of it we can also resolve the or dissolve the question. Like for example एठी हम जानले Mariana Trench हैला Mariana Trench एठी हम देखले केते Mariana Trench हैला West Pacific. तो हम A1 सॉरी A2 एट पाइले दीटा भीतर बाकी दीटा हमें कैंसल कले माने ए दीटा ऑप्शन कैंसल कले सेठी कोन हो पुणी हम देखु जंती कोन व्हाट यू आर सीइंग देन अदर टू जते हम देखु जंती है सुंदा ट्रेंच दिस इंडियन ओशन है इंडियन ओशन माने वन इंडियन ओशन रे सुंदा ट्रेंच जाबा पाखरे देन आखी मुजी की देन अगेन विल कैंसल दिस वन. सो आंसर इज योर is 2-1 and output भी नहीं option, then we will go for 2-1-4-3. जब cross check करी परियो Puerto Rico trench in Atlantic Ocean and the Carlsberg region your Arabian Sea. Okay. Then which one of the following combination is responsible for higher salinity in ocean water? Higher salinity in ocean water. कौन देखिए हमें higher salinity. High evaporation, high temperature, high rainfall. High evaporation, high temperature, low rainfall. Low evaporation, low temperature, high rainfall. Then low evaporation, low temperature, low rainfall. तो कितने बड़े भी high salinity मैं just कोच tricks टा कोच केते बड़ी भी हायर सैलिनिटी केबे भी कंट्रीब्यूट करेनी लो इवापोरेशन को आउ लो रेनफॉल. सो एटी हमें माइनस कले एटी भी पुनी लो इवापोरेशन लो टेम्परेचर देछि देन हियर आल्सो एटी कहबे लो इवापोरेशन लो टेम्परेचर एंड हाई रेनफॉल एटी भी माइनस कले हैला. दिस इज आल्सो वी कैन कैंसल नॉट पॉसिबल लो इवापोरेशन केते बड़ी भी होबनी हैला एंड सिंस एटी खाली हाई रेनफॉल होबनी एक ऑप्शन रे सब जगह ठीक थवा दरकार. सो वी विल कैंसल आउट दिस टू ऑप्शन लो इवापोरेशन आउट this rainfall. Then asna kon high evaporation बिल्कुल required. Okay तो माने ई संगे satisfy करछि. टेम्परेचर जदि हम देखियो हायर सैलिनिटी पई कोन हाई टेम्परेचर योर हायर टेम्परेचर दरकार. दिस इज ए ऑप्शन में हायर टेम्परेचर अछि एठी भी तमरा हायर टेम्परेचर भी अछि ए ऑप्शन रे हैला. सो बोथ द टेम्परेचर हम कोन पाइले कि तमरा टेम्परेचर अछि त माने हायर एवापोरेशन हाई टेम्परेचर है दीटा जगह तुम करेक्ट है Then next देखिए rainfall pattern. Rainfall है ना, high rainfall is never contributing or never responsible for your higher salinity. Higher salinity by higher your rainfall can be contributing factor more. So this option we can eliminate. It is correct. So you total wrong है, but low rainfall is also increases your higher salinity. So this option is your correct B. So we can say the correct option is particularly your B for Bombay. So this is the way we can discuss in this way. High evaporation, high temperature and low rainfall, they altogether responsible for your higher salinity. Next देखिए, this is just for the oceanic waves that caused by an earthquake. Oceanic waves that caused by an earthquake are known as S waves, L waves, P waves and tsunami. S, L, P and tsunami particularly. S, well, P and tsunami. Oceanic waves देखिए S, well, P and tsunami. Oceanic waves generally caused by an earthquake, that is your secondary wave, primary wave and it is L waves. Thank you. दी प्रकार वेव्स हम जानते हैं. वन इज योर बॉडी वेव्स, वन इज योर बॉडी वेव्स एंड अनदर इज योर सरफेस वेव्स. बॉडी वेव्स एंड अनदर इज योर सरफेस वेव्स. बॉडी वेव्स जब हम देखिए, बॉडी वेव्स मेनली कौन करे, पर्टिकुलरली बॉडी वेव्स धरियो तुम प्राइमरी एंड secondary. Body waves is mainly contributing to your primary and secondary waves, where surface waves means it is only the L waves. यानी जोड़ा body भीतर है, अर्थ क्रस्ट भीतर है, it P and S waves दीटा, it is L. So here answer is your L waves. Next देखिए, which one of the following Earth in the same direction? Moon or sun that pulling the Earth in the same direction. Pulling the moon, consequences of the moon and the sun pulling the earth in the same direction. Spring tide, nip tide, high tide, low tide. या भीतर low tide और high tide के भी गोटे consequences नुह कि why the tides are produced. ये जब हम देखिए कौन spring tide and nip tide. Nip tide जब देखिए जदि मैं नौ स्प्रिंग टाइड गोटे कंडीशन जो थे कि हमारा ईयर अर्थ मून आउ सन है, अर्थ मून आउ सन दे से गोटे स्ट्रेट लाइन में थे. से केस तुम कौन हम स्प्रिंग टाइड जनरली जनरेट हुए है ना. स्प्रिंग टाइड जनरली जनरेट्स व्हेन दे ऑल आर इन ए स्ट्रेट लाइन, right? All are in a straight line. Spring tide generates normally in this position is called your SUBJECTIVE. This position is generally called your CGP. Okay. By the gravitational pull of water, tides are caused generally by the gravitational pull of Earth and Moon, Earth and the Sun, Sun, Moon and the Earth, and Moon and the Earth. Tides are generally caused by the gravitational pull it is generally caused by your gravitational pull of particularly by your neither it is only moon, neither it is only sun, it is both by the sun, moon and the earth. So answer is your C. It is it is spring tide just I am making correct, and here it is only your sun and the moon and the earth. Okay, basically. Next we will see match the following genetic phase and resultant tide. कौन दो चीज genetic phase and resultant tide? Correct answer कौन? Sun, moon are at the right angle with earth. Sun, moon, earth are in straight line. Moon is nearest to the nearest from the earth. Moon is farthest from earth. Sun, moon are the right angle with the earth. Sun, moon are the right angle with the earth. Right angle with the earth माने वो कैसे हम कहेंगे? That is your the sun, earth placement is here. And moon is here. एक केस कौन हो? राइट एंगल टू द अर्थ एक केस कौन हो तुम्हारा नीप टाइड 90 डिग्री पोजीशन रे रोचन एटा 90 डिग्री थीटा 90 डिग्री नीप टाइड here I can write 2. Then sun, moon and the straight line माने spring tide high रहे 2 1 इधर रहेगा 2 1 अमेरिकली these options correct और कोई भी नहीं. So ए दी टका हम eliminate कर ले है ना. The moon is nearest to the earth माने pass माने perihelion, then apogee. Moon is farthest, that is apogee. 2 1 4 3 answer is your D for Delhi. Then salinity of seawater refers to the salt content expressed in terms of gram per kilograms. है ना? That is salinity of seawater. जोटा कि हमें आउटी पूर्व देखते हैं कि salinity of seawater mainly your because of your gram per content. यदि हम देखिए कोथरे 35% यदि मैं कहबी कोथर नहीं कि your 35% तो हमारा हम जान ले सोडियम रहला your मैग्नीशियम रहला कैल्शियम रहला पोटेशियम रहला है माने समस्त मिश्री की your that is 35%. Next Then this last two question, the percentage of seawater salinity, from the point of view of fish production, from the point of view of fish production, increasing salinity is one of the environmental factor that affects the rate of growth and feed production, rate of growth and feed production. केमती हम देखिए salinity केमती decrease करियो, salinity water if I say in the form of when a fresh water in the form of water vapor moves from ocean to the atmosphere through evaporation causing higher salinity. Fresh water from ocean to atmosphere through evaporation causing higher salinity. Toward the pole, fresh water from melting ice decreases the surface salinity once again. So जदि हम देखिए पोलर एरिया रे माने जदि हम पर्टिकुलरली एवापोरेशन कौन करे, एवापोरेशन increases, okay, evaporation increases the, we can say evaporation increases the salinity level, where the melting ice decreases the surface salinity, decrease the surface salinity. So से जगह हम देखिबा कि जो जगह रे तमरा मेल्ट करूची your ice, that decreases your salinity level. This is the thing. Next देखिबा the highest salinity that is found in Koti, Lake Van, Lake Chad, Dead Sea. Okay, Lake Van, Lake Chad, Dead Sea and Red Sea. बर्तमान प्रोग्राम में डिस्कस करथिले को जगह रे तमरो रहुची हला लेक वैन, लेक चाद, डेड सी एंड डेड सी. इट इज द आंसर इज योर डेड सी. हला लेक डेड सी हला कोठी हम एडी जानथिले. डेड सी हला तमरो पर्टिकुलरली इजराइल, टर्की, sorry, Israel, and it is bordering here Jordan, Syria, Lebanon और Palestine से ठीक. लेक वैन को कुछ करछु मेनली लेक वैन जदि तमे कहबो लेक वैन पर्टिकुलरली लेक वैन योर टर्की रे. लेक वैन इज ऑन टर्की. लेक चाद इज योर Djibouti. Lake Van is your Djibouti. Red Sea जब हम कहबा का भीतर Red Sea, your Gulf of, okay, Gulf of Suez, sorry, your Gulf of Suez button माने Gulf of Suez रे इटे देखिए Red Sea in between Africa and your West Asia. Okay, so these are the particular, ठीक है जी. So this is for today, and in the next coming week we'll meet again. Thank you all of you.